Trade reporting from today's session, 27th of July, Monday. I did altogether 3 trades on my PA account, one win, one break even, and one loss, all on NASDAQ. Before we start, I made myself, as I always do in the morning, some notes of what I think price will do, and depending on what it does, I will go either long or short. As you can see, I was waiting for the bullish 1 minute change of character that actually occurred right from market open. The change of character I was awaiting to happen is right here, and the reasons of them are that we just did freshly break 15-minute structure. We are due for retracement. We still didn't retrace into 4 hour bearish leg, and 5 minute is bearish and as also due for retracement. So I made myself a note, wait for a bullish change of character, and then long into PDQ previous day long. As you can see, we started way above previous the EQ. So I was mainly playing with the idea for price to target previous day high. And let's go through my trades. So yeah, price needs to get at least here. So we can start to decrease back for retracement and go and head towards 4 hour discount premium. Sorry. All right. So the first trade, break even. I'm just gonna organize it all here. All right. So this was my trade right here, the first trade, break even. So basically after the market open, we had a big green candle, and I was waiting from where we will receive or get a reaction. Now we had a 15-minute supply, which I suspected it's gonna act as a flip and hold bulls. In this 15-minute supply, there was also New York value area high, so a high reaction point for me. So from there, I was looking for reaction. I was looking to engulf this supply right here, and once it happened, I was waiting for price to retrace back into the freshly created demand. We can see that there is some liquidity created, which is a perfect sort of entry for the price to have reason to go back into the POI. So I set my limit order, and I was targeting equal highs. So we have a bunch of equal highs on the left. So that was my target after we tapped into this supply. I put myself on break even and got swept out, well, kicked out. So this trade break even. These are my reasons. Trade number 2. Actually, the structural reasons were pretty much the same. Again, the same targeting the equal highs, just a little below. And this time I entered off a flip instead of the POI, which actually, if I would have entered through the POI, would be safe, and it would be a massive and the trade number 3 is right here. So once we broke below, we broke into another flip that was left behind. This, I believe, was the 5-minute one, and we reacted off of that. We started to disregard supplies, disrespect supplies, and we were holding around this level. Now, I was watching this liquidity to be taken as my reasoning still was to go higher, especially after this pullback down. Um, and so I entered off a flip, this flip right here, this supply um, that got engulfed by this candle. I said that I'm looking at the volume as well. So whenever for me volume increases at the important zones like supply and demand, um, then I that actually gives me more legitimacy for the entry. So for this, we have swept sell side by this big push move up and stopped at the 5 minute flip. From there, we reversed. After I was watching these equal lows to get swept, we have swept it right here, and from there, I was looking to long. I didn't like this big order block because my stop loss would have to be massive. So I was waiting if there's gonna be another opportunity. After we swept these highs, I was wondering what will where price will stop. As you can see, everything, the whole price action is pretty filled. I was thinking the price maybe even wants to go a bit lower into this extreme right here. That didn't happen. So once this candle happened alongside with the volume um, and all these equal highs, I have put my entry, limit entry off of a flip, covering the flip, and targeting the hidden supply right here near the flip of this bearish leg. Um, and about the liquidity. So I had multiple confluences to put my TP right here. It was 1 to 5, risk to reward, and as you can see, I got in. This candle almost took me out because by this time I was break even. But thankfully it let me stay. All right. Anyhow, thank you very much for listening as always. I hope you enjoyed your holidays and I'll see you tomorrow.